All right, let's be real for a second. Your arteries could be clogging right now and you wouldn't even feel it. Yeah, that's the scary part. It's silent. One day you're fine, the next, well, you don't want to know. But here's the crazy thing. Nature has already given us some ridiculously powerful foods that can actually help sweep out the junk and keep your blood flowing like a brand new highway. No pills, no weird powders, just stuff you can grab from your grocery store today. And before you roll your eyes, this isn't just random internet health tips. These foods have been studied, tested, and proven to make a difference. We're talking real science, not kitchen gossip. So if you're curious about which everyday foods can literally help you fight off clogged arteries and maybe even save your heart, stick with me because number 7 on this list is going to blow your mind. Here's the thing. Your arteries are like the highways of your body, carrying blood, oxygen, and nutrients to every organ, every muscle, even your brain. But over time, a sticky layer of gunk called plaque can start building up on those inner walls. This plaque is made from cholesterol, fats, calcium, and other stuff floating around in your blood. At first, you don't notice anything. No pain, no warning light on your dashboard. But as that plaque thickens, it narrows the space your blood has to flow through, forcing your heart to work harder and harder just to keep up. Think of it like squeezing a garden hose. The pressure builds, and eventually something bursts. That something could be a heart attack or a stroke. Now, here's the part most people don't realize. You don't have to wait until things get bad. What you eat every single day has the power to either speed up the clogging or help keep those highways clean and open. That's exactly what we're diving into today. And here's the best part. You don't need some complicated meal plan or a cupboard full of supplements to protect your arteries. You just need to start adding more of the right foods into your day. The ones I'm about to share aren't random guesses or internet myths. They're backed by real research from organizations like the American Heart Association, Harvard Medical School, and peer-reviewed nutrition studies. So let's jump straight into the first one, and trust me, it's a delicious place to start. 1. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. First up, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These are basically heart health superstars because they're loaded with omega 3 fatty acids. Omega 3s help lower triglycerides, reduce inflammation, and even make your blood less sticky, meaning it flows more easily through your arteries. Research from Harvard found that people who eat fatty fish at least twice a week have a 36% lower risk of dying from heart disease. That's huge. And here's the beauty. Adding it to your diet is easy. Grill a salmon fillet with lemon and dill, mix tuna into a salad, or snack on sardines with whole grain crackers. If you're not into fish, there are omega 3 supplements, but real food always comes first. Just 2 servings a week can make a difference your arteries will thank you for. 2 berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Number 2, berries. These colorful little guys aren't just pretty on a plate, they're loaded with antioxidants called flavonoids. These help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which contribute to plaque buildup in your arteries. A study published in Circulation found women who ate 3 or more servings of blueberries and strawberries per week had a 32% lower risk of heart attack. That's just from eating fruit. The great thing is, berries are ridiculously versatile. Throw them into oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or just eat them by the handful as a snack. They're naturally sweet, so they also help curb sugar cravings without spiking your blood sugar like candy would. The bottom line, make berries a regular part of your week, and your arteries will stay more flexible and better protected from long-term damage. 3. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. Number 3, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These are packed with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. They're also high in vitamin K, which helps prevent calcium from building up in your arteries. One study in the Journal of the American Heart Association showed people who ate at least 1 serving of leafy greens daily had significantly lower rates of heart disease. Want to make them taste amazing? Saute spinach with garlic and olive oil, blend kale into a smoothie with banana, or use Swiss chard in a stir fry. Leafy greens don't just protect your arteries, they also deliver fiber, iron, and a whole range of nutrients your body thrives on. The fresher the better, so try to get in at least a cup a day. 4. Olive oil, extra virgin. Number 4. Extra virgin olive oil, often called liquid gold for a reason. It's loaded with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and reduce inflammation in your arteries. A landmark study from Spain, part of the famous Predimed trial, found that a Mediterranean diet rich in olive oil cut the risk of major heart events by about 30%. To get the benefits, use it as your go to cooking oil for low to medium heat dishes, drizzle it over salads, or mix it into dips like hummus. Just avoid frying at super high temperatures that can damage the oil's healthy compounds. Keep it in a cool, dark place so it stays fresh. A tablespoon or two a day can help keep your arteries smoother and less likely to develop dangerous blockages. 5. Garlic. Halfway through, and here's one you probably already have in your kitchen: garlic. Besides making everything taste amazing, garlic contains a compound called allicin, which can help reduce blood pressure, lower cholesterol, and slow down the hardening of the arteries. A meta analysis in the Journal of Nutrition showed garlic supplementation reduced total cholesterol by up to 17 milligrams per deciliter in people with elevated levels. The trick is to crush or chop garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. That's when allicin forms. You can use it raw in salad dressings, roasted for a mellow flavor, or sautéed for savory dishes. Eating garlic regularly can work like a gentle, natural cleaning crew for your arteries, without the side effects you'd get from medication. 6. Oats. Number 6. Oats. Yep, your breakfast can be a heart helper. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, specifically beta glucan, which binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it from the body before it can clog up your arteries. Studies show eating just 3 grams of beta glucan a day, that's about a bowl of oatmeal, can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. The easiest way? Start your day with oatmeal topped with berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You can also add oats to smoothies, bake them into healthy muffins, or make overnight oats for busy mornings. The key is to choose whole oats, not the sugary instant packets. Your arteries will thank you for every creamy, fiber-filled spoonful. 7. Tomatoes. Lucky number 7, tomatoes. They're packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, which is one of the early steps in plaque formation. A long-term study from Finland found that people with higher blood levels of lycopene had significantly fewer arterial blockages. The bonus? Cooking tomatoes actually boosts their lycopene content. That means tomato sauce, soup, and roasted tomatoes are all fantastic for heart health. Add them to salads, sandwiches, pasta, or simply roast them with olive oil and herbs. Fresh or cooked, tomatoes deliver an antioxidant punch that helps keep your arteries smooth and your heart strong. 8. Nuts, almonds, walnuts. Number 8. Nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. These are rich in healthy fats, plant sterols, and fiber, all of which help lower LDL cholesterol and improve artery health. A review in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating a handful of nuts daily reduced heart disease risk by up to 30%. Walnuts are particularly good because they're one of the best plant sources of omega-3s. Almonds shine with vitamin E, which helps prevent cholesterol from sticking to artery walls. Snack on them raw, toss them into salads, or blend them into smoothies. Just watch your portions. About a small handful a day is perfect. Go for unsalted and unroasted whenever possible to keep them at their healthiest. 9. Dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. Yes, you heard that right. Number 9 is dark chocolate. The key is to go for at least 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids that improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and help arteries stay flexible. A study in the BMJ even linked moderate dark chocolate consumption to a lower risk of heart disease. But here's the thing, it's all about moderation. 1 or 2 small squares a few times a week is plenty. You can melt it over fruit, mix it into oatmeal, or just enjoy it as a treat. Skip the sugary milk chocolate. That'll do more harm than good. Think of dark chocolate as a little indulgence that also works behind the scenes to support your heart. 10. Green tea. Rounding out the list at number 10, green tea. It's loaded with catechins, powerful antioxidants that help lower LDL cholesterol. improve blood vessel function, and reduce inflammation. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who drank green tea daily had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. The best part? It's easy to work into your day. Swap your afternoon coffee for a cup of green tea, sip it iced on a hot day, or try matcha for an even bigger antioxidant hit. Just avoid drowning it in sugar. Aim for 2 to 3 cups a day to get the maximum artery clearing benefits while also boosting your overall energy and focus. All right, let's do a quick lightning recap because if you remember just these 10 foods, you've already got a huge advantage for your heart health. We've got fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, olive oil, garlic, oats, tomatoes, nuts, dark chocolate, and green tea. Notice something? None of these are exotic or hard to find. They're simple, everyday foods you can start adding right now. And the thing is, it's not about eating one of these once in a while and hoping for the best. The real magic happens when you make them part of your regular routine, letting them work together to lower bad cholesterol, fight inflammation, and keep your arteries flexible. Every week you delay is another week plaque can build up quietly. Start making changes today, and your future self will thank you for it. If you found this list helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more people can discover these artery friendly foods and subscribe so you don't miss the next round of health tips. I share simple, science backed ways to keep your body running at its best, and we've got a lot more coming. And just a quick reminder while these foods can make a huge difference, they're not a replacement for professional medical advice. If you have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or any heart condition, talk to your doctor before making big changes to your diet. Think of this as one powerful piece of your heart health toolkit. Combine it with exercise, good sleep, and regular checkups, and you're stacking the odds in your favor. Now that you know which foods can help keep your arteries clear, you might be wondering about the worst foods for your heart. In my next video, I'll reveal the 7 artery clogging foods you should avoid at all costs. And I guarantee number 3 will shock you.